Britain is known for producing world-class cyclists, but its Tour of Britain is also trying to make tracks as an important part of the racing calendar. 8 carefully planned stages around the country have been designed to push the racers to their limits. And while Chris Froome is on the verge of claiming a historic Tour de France and Vuelta de España double, back in his home country, many of his peers are locked in a battle of their own.
The calibre of riders here is huge, absolutely huge. It's similar to what you'd see at a World Championship. That's because of where it sits ahead of the World Championships. It's like the final preparation race, and I think the Tour of Britain's really embraced that and used it, and that's why it's so popular.
The race organisers, their part, in designing good courses, interesting courses, which are going to make the racing good, and also by doing that, then you attract the bigger riders who also are going to animate the race. So it's a combination of factors. But I think this year, for example, with the World being at Bergen, a bit of a flatter course, maybe suited to sprinters, you're going to attract more of the sprint type athletes. So you've got 6 of the best sprinters in the world here, almost kind of rivaling what you'd have at the Tour de France. So yeah, it's kind of a combination.
Relaunched in 2004 after a 5-year absence from the race calendar, the Tour of Britain now boasts Olympic and world champions, as well as Tour de France stage winners on its podium, all pedalling on roads across the UK.
We love to pick people up from an early age. We go past many schools. I always try and locate the sprint locations outside of school so that the school can come out en masse and have a good look and watch the riders come past, and hopefully that'll inspire them. And then if that inspires them to get on a bike, who knows, we could be looking at the next Wiggins or Froome or Cavendish in sort of 5 or 10 years, just because the race went past their school and they thought, do you know what, I can do that, I've got a bike at home, I'm going to go and give it a try.
The Tour of Britain isn't one of cycling's grand tours, but then again, it's not trying to be. Many elite riders have realised they can get some serious racing done here ahead of the upcoming World Championships, and that's certainly reflected by the quality of this 2017 field.
I think a lot of the guys use this now as preparation for the Worlds, with the longer stages and things, and it's not as grueling as 3 weeks obviously, but it's a good 8 days of racing, and a quality field now, as you can see from the results. There's a lot of really good strong TTers and sprinters here, so yeah, I think it's perfect preparation. Shows how much people respect the race now, and yeah, like I say, it's great for the fans as well, great for us, to get some quality racing in as well.
The final stage takes the riders to Thomas's home city of Cardiff, where whoever finishes top of the GC standings will be seen in green as this year's Tour of Britain champion.